Hey all, welcome back to my video guide on the Spanish study abroad. This is the fourth video, and in this video we're going to be kind of talking about exploring Spain. So for me, there's three different ways I kind of explored Spain. And to start off, I highly recommend going out of your comfort zone and getting out of Madrid and finding places that are unique and something that you've been dreaming of seeing before. So for example, I'll kind of list the places that I've been and places that some of my friends went. So for example, I went to Toledo, Salamanca, Valencia, and the Basque Country. And those trips I did mainly on the weekends, but they were some of the best times that I had throughout the entire trip. Obviously, school was fun, and being with my friends was fun as well, but just being outside of the city itself is something that I really was thankful that I got to experience. So the first way that you can kind of do this was you can go on school trips. So I went to Salamanca and Toledo with the school, and it was free of charge for us at Bethany, and so all you have to do is make sure you sign up for those two trips, and they'll put your name on a list and they will send you all the information, and then you take a bus to the actual spot, and then you do a bunch of tours, and you get just get to see like the beautiful places. And it was something that was so cool because it was a mix of learning and exploring and being all these different places, but it was also free. So if that's part of your worry, if you're on a tighter budget, make sure you sign up for those and make sure you go out and see them, because we got to do things like explore and see these cities, but we also got to learn more about the history of Spain as well, which is something that's so cool. So those, I would say 110% make sure you sign up for them. Next way you can explore is with your friends from school. So if you're going in a group and you have some people that you know, I would say try and plan a day that works for you guys. We actually, don't tell Perfect, we missed school once to go to Valencia, which is on the coast, the eastern coast of Spain, and it was just a very good experience. We actually took a train there, so that's a little bit different than the buses. The trains are pretty fast. And I also know some people that went to Portugal and Lisbon just for a little weekend getaway, and it was so cool to see what everybody had done. But make sure that if you do have friends, you kind of talk about that option of going out and exploring Spain, because it's something that you'll never get back, and even if you want to do it solo, right? And then the next option I had, and I'm so grateful for everybody that I have met throughout the way, and especially here at Bethany, because we do have a large international student body. So I actually went to the Basque Country, which, if you don't know anything about the Basque Country, is the northern part of Spain, and it's so beautiful. It kind of reminds me of the state of Washington. It's very mountainy, but it also has like very thick forests, and it's just so pretty. And yeah, so I actually went to visit one of my friends from Bethany that plays on the soccer team, and she let me stay, and we had the best time. But trust me, be ready, because the Spanish parties are a lot different than the parties we have here. When I tell you we were out from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m., I mean it. But not only did we get to go out with my friends, we also explored Bilbao, which is where we landed for the airport, and then went into the countryside. And it was such a cool experience, because if you were staying in Madrid, it feels so city-like. And then going to Bilbao was also, it was a little bit smaller. It's still a pretty big city, but then going into the countryside and seeing everything that's just like 10 times smaller, and knowing that like they have like little tiny villages, and it's kind of like our small towns, right? And it was just so cool to see someone from home, because it made me feel like more at home, I guess. But I would say that was one of my favorite trips. But there's so many options for you, and I would say the most important is sign up for the school trips because you won't regret it, and it was such an amazing experience that I got to have, and just being able to explore the country and learn about the history. But there's definitely options for you. So some of the most popular places you can visit are Barcelona, Sevilla, Granada, Valencia, Bilbao, Toledo, Cordoba. So those are some of the places that I would definitely recommend visiting. And on average, I think I spent around $60 per the trip. So definitely flying to Bilbao was the most expensive, but it still wasn't crazy expensive. So if you save money, you can definitely make it an option to go all out and visit some of the places that are very popular and have some amazing artwork, history, culture, all of that. And that's why I think it's the most important part, is to explore, because you just get to see so much of their culture that you would never see before. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and in the next video we're going to be talking about the cost versus benefits. So you're definitely going to want to come back to watch that one.